I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
First one is linear assumption, also known as uniform distribution of depth assumptions, which refer to UDD. The second one is exponential assumption, also known as constant force, which refers as CF. The last one is hyperbolic assumption, or also known as Balducci assumption. We will explain more about linear assumption, linear form for Lx plus S. If Lx plus S is a linear function between 10 and 10 plus 1, then it is of the form A plus B times S. To provide continuity for Lx plus S, we require at S equals to 0, that Lx equals to A, and at S equals to 1, that Lx plus 1 equals to A plus B. So that and it is equals to. Therefore, then, thus, linear interpolation. The purposes of UDD is now, we move to exponential form for Lx plus S. Lx plus S is an exponential function between x and x plus 1. Then, it is of the form Lx plus S equals to a times b to the power of S. To provide continuity, at S equals to 0, we have Lx equals to A, and at S equals to 1, we have Lx plus 1 equals to a times b. So that b is equals to Lx plus 1 over A, and it is equals to Lx plus 1 over Lx. Thus, we have Lx plus S equals to Lx times Lx plus 1 over Lx to the power of F. And it is equals to Lx plus 1 to the power of S times Lx to the power of 1 minus S. Shows that an exponential assumption for Lx plus S allows us to determine values of Lx plus S from values of Lx and Lx plus 1 by exponential interpolation. We take a look at hyperbolic form for Lx plus S. If Lx plus S is a hyperbolic function between Lx and Lx plus 1, Lx plus S is equal to A plus Bs to the power of -1. To provide continuity for Lx plus S, we require at S equals 0, that Lx equal to 1 over A, and at S equals to 1, Lx plus 1 equals to 1 over A plus B. So that b equals to 1 over Lx plus 1 minus a is equal to 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx. Thus, Lx plus s is equal to 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx to the power of negative 1. Therefore, 1 over Lx plus s is equals to 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx. Then it is equals to s times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus s times 1 over Lx. This formula show that values of 1 over Lx plus s can be determined by linear interpolation between the reciprocals of Lx and Lx plus 1. Linear interpolation on the reciprocal of a function is called harmonic interpolation. The Italian actuary Gaetano Balducci made major use of the hyperbolic distribution in several of his writings. Hence, it is also known as Balducci assumption. For Lx plus s equals to Lx minus s times dx, equals to Lx minus s times Lx minus Lx plus 1, equals to s times Lx plus 1 minus s times Lx. Next, for constant force, Lx plus s equals to Lx times Lx plus 1 over Lx to the power of s, equals to Lx plus 1 to the power of s times Lx to the power of 1 minus s. Next, for Balducci assumption, Lx plus s equals to 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx to the power of negative 1. Or, 1 over Lx plus s equals to 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx, equals to 1 minus s times 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1. For UDD assumption, SPX is equals to Lx plus s over Lx, then it is equals to 1 minus s times dx over Lx. Then, it is equals to 1 minus s times Qx. For constant force, SPX is equals to Lx plus s over Lx, and that is equals to Px to the power of s, and then equals to exponentials to the power of negative mu s. X is equal to Lx plus 1 over Lx, which is equal to 1 over Lx times with 1 over Lx plus s times 1 over Lx plus 1 to 1 over Lx to the power of negative 1, then equals to Px over Px plus s times 1 minus Px, which then equals to 1 minus Qx over 1 minus s times Qx. SQX is equal to 1 minus s times Px, then equals to 1 minus s times Qx, which then equal to s times Qx. Under constant force, SQX is equal to 1 minus s times Px, then equal to 1 minus Px to the power of s, and then equals to 1 minus Qx to the power of s. Using Balducci, SQX is equal to 1 minus s times Px, then equal to 1 minus Qx over 1 minus s times Qx. Lastly, equal to s times Qx over 1 minus s times Qx. In UDD, 1 minus SPX plus s equals Lx plus 1 over Lx plus s, then equals to Lx plus 1 over Lx minus s times dx, then Px over 1 minus s times Qx. In constant force, 1 minus SPX plus s is equal to Lx plus 1 over Lx plus s, then equal to Lx plus 1 over Lx times Px to the power of s, which then equal to Px over Px to the power of s, and equal to Px to the power of 1 minus s, then equal to e to the power of negative u times 1 minus s. In hyperbolic assumption of Balducci, 1 minus SPx plus S is equal to Lx plus 1 over Lx plus S, which equal to Lx plus 1 times 1 over Lx plus S times 1 over Lx plus 1 minus 1 over Lx, then equals to Px plus S times 1 minus Px, which equal to 1 minus 1 minus S times Qx. In linear assumption of UDD, 1 minus SQx plus S equal to 1 minus 1 minus SPx plus S, which equal to 1 minus S times Qx minus Px over 1 minus S times Qx. And last equal to 1 minus S times Qx over 1 minus S times Qx. In exponential assumption of constant force, 1 minus SQx plus S is equal to 1 minus 1 minus SPx plus S, then equal to 1 minus Px to the power of 1 minus S. And 1 minus 1 minus Qx to the power of 1 minus S. Then in hyperbolic assumption of Balducci, 1 minus SQx plus S is equal to 1 minus 1 minus SPx plus S, then equal to 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus S times Qx, thus equal to 1 minus S times Qx. In linear assumption of UDD, Ux plus S is equal to negative D over ds Lx plus S over Lx plus S, then equal to dx over Lx minus S times dx. And lastly equal to Qx over 1 minus S times Qx.
UDD implies increasing Ux plus S.
Exponential assumption of constant force, Ux plus S is equal to negative D over ds Lx plus S over Lx plus S, then equal to negative Lx times Px to the power of S times with ln Px over Lx times Px to the power of S, which then become negative ln Px.
Constant force implies constant Ux plus S.
Hyperbolic assumption of Balducci, Ux plus S is equal to negative D over ds Lx plus S over Lx plus S, then equal to Px times Qx over Px plus S times Qx to the power of 2 over Px plus S times Qx. Then equal to Qx over Px plus S times Qx, and becomes Qx over 1 minus 1 minus S times Qx.
Balducci implies decreasing Ux plus S.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, spread this to your friends, and goodbye. Thank you.